and you're talking, but then you just go to like do your set or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you go to say something to them again, but they've got their headphones in and they don't hear you. So like you've just fully said like a full sentence to them and you're like looking at them, waiting for them to respond, but they don't hear you. And then you don't want to repeat yourself.
Yeah.
Because like there's people around.
Yeah.
And like what if they saw it? They just like saw you talking to someone and then they don't answer.
Oh,
so you're just like, oh my God.
Wait, is this a shot at me?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was going to say, because I like have my headphones on sometimes.
But like I've been like talking to people before at the gym and like I've said something to them and I haven't realized that they've got their like headphones back in. So I've just said something and then I'm just like standing there like, and then they don't say anything. Like, and I'm like, oh my God, like they weren't listening.
Yeah.
And then you can't repeat yourself because that's even more awkward. Like,
yeah.
But that's sort of similar as well to when like you ask someone how many sets they have left. And like you walk up to ask someone
and they don't hear you
and they've got their headphones in and they're like in the zone. Like they're like, obviously this is in between sets. Like I wouldn't interrupt them
mid set.
But like you walk over there to ask and they don't see you. So you're just like standing there looking at them. Like waiting for them to notice you. So then you've got to be like, excuse me, like, hello. It's just like heaps awkward.
That is a bit.
But I reckon that's a bit of an ick.
That is a bit of an ick. That is,
because it's just so awkward. Like, I reckon it's just uncomfy. I don't like it when it happens.
That is a bit.
It makes me like fully rethink my life.
Any times like that where it's just someone hasn't heard you or seen you or like anything like that,
and you just hope no one else saw the interaction.
Like, I just want to like die.
You're like, all right, I'm just never opening my mouth again.
That is a good one actually. That is another good one. Grace has come with the icks. I've come with just things that piss me off.
Do you know I've had this coffee since like 10:30.
And you still haven't drunk it.
And it's 12:48.
That's why Grace can't dry scoop anything because she just will like.
No, I can dry scoop. No, I can dry scoop things, but I can't dilute things with water.
And drink
like
it.
If I'm gonna
quickly.
have pre-workout, which I don't. But if I'm gonna, I have to dry scoop it.
It's like this. I don't know if the camera's recording, but it's legit one of these things that it'll be like, ready? Oh, I'm okay. You'll go. It'll be the tiniest little. It'll have tickled her lips, and she'll just be there like she does the typical like.
I literally don't do that.
Oh.
I'm gonna smack you. You just ripped on me for doing a typical girl thing.
Yeah, it's
and then
funny,
you
but
just go ahead and start talking about basketball. That's the most boy thing ever.
Oh, is it?
So be quiet.
I was throwing a shot his way to defend you, Grace.
To defend me.
Get back at him.
Is mommy angry?
Oh,
Did that just give you the ick?
that's a bit icky.
Good.
Oh my
I was gonna intro the episode like that.
Oh,
to be like, did that just give you the ick? And you would have been like, yeah. And I'm like, well, good, because we're talking about gym
When
icks.
Lewis does things like that, it makes my eyes water. Like, my eyes actually start watering. Like, they're watering right now.
Oh my God. All right. Might have to cut that.
Anyway.
I have one more, but it's not an ick. It's just something that pisses me off again. It's when like people fail to be able to like, and I understand that like if you've got a rigid like structure for your workout, like you've got to do incline press on a Smith machine and like blah 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 blah. This is more a fault of the gym. When the machine's being used right and people can't just like, say you're doing incline press, right? There's about 3 different ways you can incline press. And it's not that big of a deal if 1 week you have to dumbbell press instead of doing it on the Smith machine. If at the time you want to use it, the Smith machine's been taken and you have to do incline press, then you can't do another exercise, then go back to incline press. Because it triggers me, because I always do that. If the machine's being used, I'll be like, okay, I'll just use dumbbells then or something, or just, but no one else can seem to be able to fucking turn their, like, do just 1 week. Just, I'll use dumbbells instead. I get people have the reasoning and stuff, but unless you have some form of injury hindering you, what's the big fuss? Like,
Wait, so your ick is when people can't adjust their routine when machines
if there's and if your movement that you're going to do has versatility, so there's about 3 or 4 different things in the gym you could do to do it. Like,
but how do you know?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you know if someone
wants the fucking fly machine and I'm on it and I've just sat down on it, but the cables are free, I'm like, just go use cables, you know? Like, I would have done that if I ever see if the cables are full, because I use cables at the moment, I'll use the fucking